how are you?
How are you doing today?
Good. Let me just adjust this. So you actually, there we go. I'm good. How are you?
On this rainy day.
Oh my God, I know. The sky just opened up and I was like, what is that? Is it raining? It's like flooding down my street right now.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I left the city and I'm in the burbs, and it's pouring out here. So kind of,
Wild.
yeah. Um, so those of you that are joining, this is Trekking In with Vega Vitality. If you're not familiar with Vega, we are a med spa in the Back Bay. When we're open back up, we're so excited to get everybody their Botox needs because we keep getting messages about it all the
Oh,
time.
I bet people are dying.
Going to keep using your retinol, use your Alpharet every night. And we are here with Sarah LaPierre. Sarah's Instagram is with Sarah. Give her a follow. Sarah, I already had friends checking out your Instagram page, and they want to know what is on your face because it looks gorgeous and glowing right now. So they want to know
Oh
what.
my gosh. Thank you. Well, I was just on stories because Sephora is doing a huge sale right now. And I just shared this product. This is my favorite product of all time. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. It makes your skin so glowy. It evens out your skin tone, and I wear it every single day. I can't live without it.
What shade?
I'm in the shade 3. It's light slash medium, but I think there's like 5 or 6 shades.
Yeah, we just had another comment. Yeah, people are loving the glowy makeup.
Yay, thanks.
Sarah, could you just give, for people that don't follow Sarah, if you don't follow her Instagram with Sarah, can you just give us background and information on who you are and what's your
Yeah. Sure. So I am a beauty and lifestyle blogger. I'm based out of Boston. I live in the North End. And yeah, so I basically cover mostly beauty, but I also do fashion. And then my followers get kind of a peek into my life, my husband, and then just like what comes along with blogging.
Great. And then how did you get started in blogging?
So I worked in PR for about 5.5 years. And I was working with bloggers and brands. I was kind of the middleman and just kind of got the bug. And I was like, I feel like this might be my calling. So started a YouTube channel, really started to pursue it. And then a year and a half ago, I left my job and decided to do this full time.
Great.
Yeah.
And so let's get into it. We're all looking for inspiration during this time, how to create during this time. It's pretty tough.
It is.
Taking their normal work environments and now we're bringing it into our home. So that's how are you staying creative during this time?
It's really hard. I feel like every day is different. Like there are days where I'm like, I'm just not going to be creative today. Like it's just not going to happen, you know? But other creators really inspire me. So watching other people motivates me because I'm like, okay, she's getting it. You know, she's working out. She's, you know, shooting. She's posting videos. That helps me be like, okay, I can do this too. We're all in the same situation, more or less. So, you know, it's kind of just like, don't make excuses and use the time that you have. Like, we have so much more time at home now. And honestly, what gets in the way of me creating content a lot of the time is just that I don't have the time at home. So yes, I'm stuck inside, so that's hard, but I definitely have a lot more time because we're not going out doing things so that I can, you know, try and think outside of the box and be creative and create that content.
Great. And do you have any inspiration that you look forward to every day, or do you have a quote that is this time?
Man, I don't have a quote.
Yeah.
But I try and just I kind of just think like it could always be worse. Like, you know, like I have so much to be grateful for, so I have to just remind myself of that. And really just not to make excuses. There's always going to be an excuse to not work, and give yourself the break that you need. Sometimes it is good to just not work and take time off. And that really helps my creativity too, is when I just chill. Sometimes that's needed. But yeah, really just not making excuses. And I love what I do, so it's not that hard for me to find the motivation to do it.
Right. Any advice for followers that want to get the clear skin like you have? Do you have a normal routine that you're following? Do you feel like you're putting more effort towards your skincare or your makeup during this time because we have the time.
For sure. And like skincare and makeup for me is so therapeutic
Yeah.
that I'm doing it more and more and more. So I'm trying new things. I'm testing out like using different things at different times. So yeah, I would say definitely this is the time to step up your skincare game. If you don't know kind of where to start, I have tons of videos on my YouTube. I have tons of videos on my IGTV for skincare. And I'm always sharing my favorites, my skincare favorites just all the time. I'm kind of more of a skincare junkie than a makeup junkie. So yeah, just get into it. Start using stuff, start testing stuff out, figure out what your skin likes. Really the only way to figure out what your skin, like what is going to work for your skin is to try things out. So get samples of stuff. And figure out like what your skin type is. I know a lot of places are doing like online consultations. So you can get consultations with estheticians. Yeah, that is really the best way to go.
What are you getting during the Sephora VIB sale?
Oh my gosh. So much. So much. I actually just put up a blog post about like all my picks for makeup at Sephora in like every category.
People that want to follow it, what's the name of your blog?
It's mkupwithsarah.com.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so super easy. And I have every category. I have foundation, primer, setting spray, blush, mascara, everything.
Great. Sarah, did you have a routine before the quarantine, or did you get into the quarantine and now you're like, I need to have a way more rigid routine? Because people are kind of struggling with either they had a strict routine before and now it's totally off the rails, anything goes, or
Yeah.
the type of person that's sticking to a routine.
I think I'm just like beefing up my routine. I had one before, absolutely, but now since I have a little more time, I'm trying new things. And yeah, just kind of looking at my skin a little more closely and figuring out what I feel like it needs. Since we're inside, I definitely have been feeling the effects of dryness because of the heat and the unnatural air. The like recycled air, like not enough fresh air. So I've been trying to like incorporate some more products to help with that. Yeah. So I'm really just kind of looking at my skin and thinking like, okay, what does it need right now? Because it is different than when we're going about our regular lives.
Have you been getting more questions from your followers pertaining to how to stay in a beauty regimen or workout regimen during this time of quarantine?
Yes, I definitely think people are looking for that type of content. Like, where do I start? And also, how do I stay motivated to work out, to really get into some sort of routine? Because I just think most of us are creatures of habit and we need routines to kind of get through. So creating some kind of daily routine for yourself, I think is so important right now.
Great. Sarah, could you just tell us to our followers, where can they find your YouTube channel? If you could just say your Instagram handle again, because I know people want to watch your videos, see what else you're buying in the Sephora VIB sale.
Yes.
Forward to. Tell the followers that. And anybody who has a question for Sarah too, feel free to drop it right in the comments.
Yeah, sure. So my Instagram handle should be right up here if you're watching this live, up here. It's _with_Sarah. And then that's basically my handle on everything. So I'm on TikTok also. And then I have my YouTube channel is just, you can search Sarah Lapierre and you'll find me there. And then lastly, my blog is MKUP. It's like makeup, but shortened, MKUPwithSarah.com.
All right, Sarah. And then I like to leave it off. If you're feeling in a rut, if you're trying to get out of it, it's really tough on days like today, as you were saying, we are getting a question before we get into a takeaway.
Okay.
Your tips for getting started on YouTube?
Ooh, that's a great question. First of all, I would say just go for it. I spent probably like a full year talking myself out of it. And I wished I had started a year before, because I would just be a year more experienced at this point, you know? So just go for it. You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need fancy editing. Really what people are looking for when they're watching videos is someone to connect with, to either be entertained by, to learn. It doesn't need to be like a fully produced video like so many like professional YouTubers are doing. That's amazing, but that's just not realistic for a lot of people that are starting out. And that's totally fine. Don't be discouraged by that. Really just go for it and figure out what your niche is. Figure out what you are an expert at and what knowledge you can share with people that they might be looking for.
Okay, our next question is top 3 makeup products to have to get ready for a Zoom meeting.
Okay, I'm putting up a video when we're done this live, and it's a 5-minute, 5-product video. It's going to be on my IGTV. I'll share the products right now too, just for people that are watching. But it was mostly supposed to be for busy moms, but I was like, this is perfect for a Zoom call. If you don't wear makeup but you need something, this is perfect. Okay, so I already shared the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury. You have to have this. This is hands down my favorite makeup product of all time, which is like a crazy thing to say, but true. Okay. Recently,
I feel like that filtered look that we all look for on Instagram, I feel like it's an actual filter.
100%. It evens out your skin tone, but it gives you that glow. That's what I'm wearing right now. And I'll wear this as my foundation, or I'll mix it with my foundation, or you can put it on top as like a liquid highlighter. It's so multi-purpose.
Great.
I love, love, love this. And I'm in the shade 3, if anyone's wondering. And then these just came out. These just got sent to me. They are the Grande Pop from Grande Cosmetics Plumping Liquid Blush. And they also make a highlight. It's like this beautiful, I don't even know how to explain it, like sun-kissed glow. It's a liquid blush, so you just kind of like tap it into your cheeks, and I do like a little over my nose. And it has this like cooling, plumping effect.
Wow.
I'm obsessed with it. So my favorite shade right now is Mobsicle. And then for the highlight, I have Gilded Rose. So I love these two, and these are new. And Grande Cosmetics is a very affordable brand. So if you're interested, I love these.
I feel like people that are missing out on their cheek filler that they get at Vega that you can't get right now.
Yes.
Cosmetics, you can just get a little plump for right
100%. Yes. And then I would not skimp on a mascara if you're on a Zoom call. I feel like that's going to like kind of make you look more awake and alive. And for me, mascara is just something I can't live without. So I have recently been using and loving the Tarte Maneater mascara.
Oh, I've never tried that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I also use the Rodan and Fields lash serum at like every other night.
Yeah.
And it's worked really well for me. But then recently I was using this and people kept asking me what I was wearing for mascara. And I fell in love with this. So I absolutely love this one. So honestly, these 3 things could get you through a Zoom call for sure.
Awesome. So we had the Hollywood Flawless Filter, Grande Cosmetics Highlighter, Big Plumper Girls for, we can't get the filler right now, but there you go. That's your.
Yes. Yes.
And then the Tarte mascara. And you're wearing all these products right now?
I am, believe it or not. I have like my little everyday collection over here, and that's what I grab, and I'm wearing all 3 of those right now.
I love it. Add to cart immediately.
Yes.
Sarah, and any more questions, guys, feel free to drop it in the comments. But I like to do 2 to 3 takeaways that you want people to leave this live with, whether it's advice, a tip, or something that you feel that you want to emphasize more before we end the live.
Well, considering what's happening right now and everything that's going on, the most important thing I would say is just stay positive. Remember that we're all in this together, and just lean on your friends and family if you need to, but try and stay positive, because it's really easy to kind of get negative and get in a rut and feel bad. And so the things that you can do to make yourself feel good right now, do those things. That would be like my biggest tip.
I like it. And one more question before we leave. I knew they were going to come in. Are you using any face masks? Your skin is so clear.
Oh, thank you. So I do Mask Monday on my stories every Monday around like 7, 8 p.m.
Look forward to that.
It's so fun. We all put our masks on, and then we just like chill, and I like catch everybody up on my life and what's going on, and I share the mask that I'm using and how I feel about it. And I have like a rotation of probably 10 that I'm just always using. So I would highly recommend once a week, if you can, put a face mask on. is not only good for your skin, but it's so good for your mind to just chill out and check out and give yourself a little self-care. And like face masks is the way I do that. So if I had to pick one, yes, I will tell you my all-time favorite face mask. It's the First Aid Beauty Arnica face mask.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Arnica does amazing things for your skin, and I recently discovered it. Well, not recently. It's probably been like 6 months now. I'll sleep with it, and my skin wakes up incredibly hydrated, much more even. It helps heal any like spots you might have picked or breakouts you're having. I'm obsessed with it. It's the First Aid Beauty Arnica mask. It's amazing.
Awesome. I appreciate that you're giving us these tips. This has been one of my favorites because I love all makeup, beauty, everything, especially
Thank
during
you.
quarantine. I feel like we're all stepping up our game because post quarantine, we need to come out of here looking like we've been putting effort in. So.
100%. We can't come out looking worse than we went in.
Everybody for following to get more tips to get us through this time. Follow with Sarah. She has a bunch of videos. She has a YouTube channel. She has a blog, Mask Monday. I'm looking forward to it as well. Thanks for chatting with us today, Sarah, on Checking In, guys. We're going to put up the schedule again. We have a bunch of more people in store for you this week and next week at Vega, and we're super excited about it. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Sarah. Bye.
Bye.